Hi, collective. It's Shania. Let's get a quickie. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, 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 collective. All right, let's see. What do we need to be aware of, Archangel Michael? What's happening in the current energy? Talking about. Thank you. The Knight of Cups, y'all. I don't know. He looks a little worried, but it's some sort of bashful, blushy type expression, okay? I'm getting some sort of offer, possibly of love, collective. Look at all that water flowing down the stream. I'm getting that he's emotional, whoever this person is. They want to offer love, love, collective, love. Love is in the air, collective. Lovity, 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 love. Oh my goodness. They're coming in fast, y'all. This might be somebody, you know those couples who they like to fight and then get together, hook up, right? I don't know. I'm getting some conflicted emotions, okay? It could be a battle, okay? It could be like he's coming for love and she's like, on God. And she's running him away now, like, shh. Okay? Let's see, collective. What's happening here? Let's pull again on these cards, okay? So we don't have to pull too much. Show me this guy. Okay, and y'all, this deck is Tarot for Children. Let's change the word. Tarot for Children, okay? I don't use this one often. I think my daughter brought me this deck on my birthday, one of my birthdays. Okay, let's see. What is this Knight of Cups? Ooh, 4 cups, y'all. Yeah, maybe they're mad. They're upset with that. Oh, I didn't leave the Knight of Swords out. Let's see if it comes back out. Because maybe this offer is rejected. Still got the same blushy little cheeks, right? But he looks lighter skin on this picture. Oh, on the bottom card. Thank you. Show me this card, Archangel Michael. Top and bottom. Let's keep this as the mystery. The mystery card. I usually say mystery. Mystery card. As opposed to mystery card. Mystery. I like mystery. Gives it that Southern Belle accent. Okay? Okay. Justice, people. You know what? This lady on this card sort of looks like my daughter. Just a white version of her, okay? Wow. That's funny. Okay, collective. Let's see. Y'all, that's the Ace of Swords. Maybe something's in here about your child, collective. Okay? Or Ace of Swords. There's some truth that's coming out in this reading. And there has been some truth spoken here already. All right, Archangel Michael, show me this Knight of Cups, top and bottom. Okay. We're going to keep this one as the mystery. And we're going to take this as the bottom card. Thank you. Show me this card. The tippity top and the bottom bottom. Show me. Ooh, good. This card's been coming out a lot lately, okay? Good. And some variations of cards with good in it, okay? Something good. Bottom of the deck, we have, y'all, the voodoo doll is back. I was prompted to write a card about a voodoo doll today. I'm not sure if I put it in here or back in with the others, okay? So it says, that voodoo doll you made of me is secretly and slowly draining your essence, okay? These voodoo dolls, there's going to be like a voodoo doll war, okay? All these voodoo dolls are going to take back their power, and they're going after their makers, okay? That's my prediction, collective. A voodoo doll a voodoo doll Armageddon. Okay, but I wanted to say something different, but okay, we're going to keep these for the ending, okay, all those wonderful, delicious cards, okay, collective, and let's see what we got, collective. Ooh, I don't know why I'm excited. Are you all excited? Knight of Cups. This person, he wanted to give love, or whoever this person, she wanted to give love, and they were feeling all the emotions of how they were going to give this love. Even the horse was feeling it. The car, if they were traveling by car, okay? There was this great anticipation, yet fear and worration at the same time. Let's see if we can get a light on his face. That's too much. Okay? That path. It's like a river, a stream, a love stream. Oh, I don't know where is this? I want to see something, y'all. Give me a second. Where is the source of this stream? Okay, if you understand what I'm saying, collective, right? This is what I'm asking. Where is the source? Where does this stream stem from? Or where does this emotion stem from? Tell me something about the central point of this water stream. Whatever that, okay, this one, where the hell did the card go? Oh my goodness, y'all, what the hell? And he got this cup, this is poison. Maybe this is what they want to come in and do. Or maybe this is something from the past, y'all, okay? Okay, thank you very much, Archangel Michael. Let's get the bottom card on that one. You are freeing your ancestors from bondage, y'all. But somebody tried to poison you. Maybe this is a practice within your family. Poisoning people and poisoning other family members, okay? All right, we're going to get to the rest of these. Denise, okay, this name is significant. Let's keep this name out here, okay? That name is significant to me, collective. All right. Someone in my collective, I feel, was poisoned, okay? Who is this person that poisoned my collective, or this person? This Yankees fan again, whoever this diabolical person is. This person comes out in a lot of readings. And I can't remember, I think they were involved in human trafficking in some way. So maybe they didn't do it directly, but maybe they sent someone in that you're connected to. Or maybe you're connected to them. Okay, and I got this petticoat card. I'm getting something sexual, okay? I don't like this. Because it reminds me of that Giselle Pellicoat card, okay? I'm getting something sexual. Maybe that was the purpose for the poisoning. Wow. Okay. I hope someone's child isn't involved, okay? Show me this Yankees fan in the reverse. Why is it here? 3 cards. Get the bottom of the deck. Work on your penmanship. I heard a knock, okay? So there's something going on. Maybe there's some sort of action that needs to be taken, okay? In this situation. Written. Possibly in the courts or something, okay? Yankees fan in the reverse. Don't touch things that don't belong to you, y'all. This could have been with this poison, this could have been a physical crime, okay? untrust by this untrustworthy liar, whoever this Yankees fan is, okay? Nurture your creativity. Maybe they came up with a creative idea in order to poison someone for whatever this reason is. This world healer, y'all. Maybe they did this because they know you're a world healer, okay? Show me don't touch things that don't belong to you. What does this entail? Okay? What is this? I feel like it's a crime. What type of crime is this? Inner strength. I'm getting like somebody who tried to overpower someone, y'all. Inner strength, undeniable willpower and courage, okay? So this could be a spiritual crime as well. But I feel like this is like some physical strength, like overpowering someone, okay? Forgive me. Bottom of the deck. Don't touch things that don't belong to you. Hyperspace, higher dimensions, parallel universe, interstellar travel. Maybe someone's doing something in the astral plane as well, okay? Show me this hyperspace. Bottom of the deck. Get your bag. You earned it, okay? So there is some victory coming in, collective, for us, okay? We're going to clarify this Ace of Swords too. Show me this hyperspace in the tarot. Like maybe someone can't move or trapped in the astral, y'all. Maybe someone's trapped in the astral is what I'm getting. Okay, and this is change, 13. Change. Maybe that's the death card. Okay, maybe someone has to leave a place. And water is significant, okay? Maybe someone lives by a stream or something. Hyperspace, the sun. I feel like with this lacking strength, right? With the strength in reverse. In the hyperspace, there's a higher dimension. Maybe they're unable to get to this dimension, okay? And maybe that's why they're saying don't touch things that don't belong to you, because they don't have access to this realm. Or somebody's trapped as a result of doing this, okay? Maybe this is exposure. Maybe they're trapped out there in hyperspace and the sun is there, okay? And they're just not going to make it, okay? I don't know. Maybe this is an astronaut. We had an astronaut in another reading, okay? Show me. Let's keep this one out. Show me the sun. Maybe this is exposure about something about a voodoo doll, okay, as well. The sun. Something with a wife, y'all. Maybe this is this wife who did this to a spouse, okay? Or they're planning to do it to a spouse. Or maybe this is a man who did this to his wife. Why? Oh my goodness, y'all. Here we go. We're getting dark real fast. Okay? Somebody's involved in human trafficking. Possibly this wife. Or somebody wanted to traffic someone's wife. And maybe that's what they did, because I said this scene looked like somebody overpowering someone, okay? Maybe they want to love bomb you to get you in this situation in order to poison you, right? Or maybe they did this to someone. In order to, yeah, I'm getting the SA crimes, or as well as human trafficking, sex trafficking. Maybe your name is Denise, collective. Maybe someone involved. Show me this Ace of Swords. Just one, please, Archangel Michael. I probably should have got one of those. That's a lot, Archangel Michael. The Emperor. Queen of Coins at the bottom, okay? I'm getting like a couple, because wife is here, okay? Maybe this is the wife, this Queen of Pentacles, okay? Maybe this is a father. I'm getting an angelic presence with this man, though, okay? Getting a positive energy. Maybe this is like the Holy Father, okay? Or maybe this is the husband of this wife, okay? And I'm saying that because I see, or maybe it's the father of this woman, okay? But I see the Ten of Wands, someone's burden, okay? They're carrying a lot of burdens alone, possibly, I'm getting, right? Yeah, but they're in sadness and regret. We did have the Four of Cups over here, y'all. Oh, and that's the Ace of Swords again. That's the truth, y'all. Maybe they tried to traffic this woman. Somebody, okay? Maybe they're in regret because they couldn't. I don't know. Why is this person sad? Corrupt city mayor. So we've got a corrupt mayor involved. Bobby Hemmett, the master teacher, okay? Maybe this is speaking about you. Maybe you're a teacher in some way, a spiritual teacher. Third eye chakra. You're definitely some sort of spiritual seer, okay? And you see a lot, okay? You're really highly connected. Maybe this is what they wanted to do to you, okay? They wanted to overpower you. The eyes never lie, Chico. Maybe when you look in these people's eyes with your third eye chakra, okay? And being a master teacher, and they know that you know. Maybe this mayor knows that you know that they're involved, okay? But I'm getting like there's a lot of regret. And they wanted, you know, because they wanted to burden you. And now they're burdened with the things that they wanted for you. And that could be this undercover boss, this emperor. Right there, okay. That's it. That's what I'm getting. Somehow this corrupt city mayor is burdened. This could be an older man, right? Or older person, right? Because of something surrounding you. And maybe this undercover boss, this emperor, right? This part is talking about their secret life. Maybe everybody knows this person as a mayor. But let's see. Why is this person in regret? This could be the mayor that's in regret, people. Why is this person in regret? I think we saw something. A bugly fly. Shout out to Spiritual Advisor LLC for coining this term, okay? Somebody's bugging somebody. I don't know if he's bugging somebody or if somebody's bugging him. Maybe it's a third-party relationship, okay? Somebody's a narc here, okay? And somebody's handling them. Maybe they thought they were going to handle someone else, and they just realize now that they're being handled, okay? All right, let's see if we can get a name. I saw Kevin at the bottom of the deck, but let's see if we can get a name on this corrupt city mayor. Stay woke, okay? So stay alerted. I think that's a message, like a dual fold message for whoever this mayor is, corrupt person, right? As well as us, okay? I feel like we're going to see something. The tarot, the Royal Road to Wisdom, Manly P. Hall. Stay woke, okay? Possibly through tarot, okay? Not abusing it though, right? But getting like pertinent messages, right? But I also feel like there's some corruption about this corrupt city mayor that is going to be revealed through tarot. Okay? Show me this. The tarot, the Royal Road to Wisdom, Manly P. Hall. Y'all, maybe the corrupt city mayor is the hitman. Maybe they hired a hitman, most likely, right? Let me see this card. Y'all, maybe the hitman is the voodoo doll. This was the card I made today. this guy or woman, this corrupt city mayor, hit person, they are like the voodoo doll generals, okay? But they're not, okay? But this is like a major person who maybe does this. Maybe they've been doing this a long time to people, right? They know it works and they're connected to like some heavy hitter voodoo doll makers or something, okay? Okay, because we have that voodoo doll you made of me is secretly slowly draining your essence. So they definitely made a voodoo doll of you. Somebody out here, okay? Collective. And then we got voodoo doll general. Okay, so this is like the voodoo dolls taking back their power and turning on the people, their creators, their makers, their conjurers, okay? So there could be a voodoo doll war in the makings, okay? And this is sexual harassment. I felt that vibe earlier, okay? This could involve someone's child, okay? Because I said this reminded me of my daughter. Not this person, but this other, wherever the card is, okay? I'll show you when I see it. Let's see. Who is this hitman? Give me a name. Nucleus. Somebody, this mayor, y'all. Something about this mayor. Maybe this mayor is the hitman. The one who goes out and puts orders into place for this whole voodoo doll operation, y'all. It sounds ridiculous, okay? But this is what these people are into. Possibly in a society of some sort. Secret society, right? Bottom of the deck. Who is this hitman? The Tsar, y'all. Something about a Tsar. Maybe they feel like they worship Osiris. Okay, and I see slander at the bottom of the deck. Maybe their secret society like surrounds worshiping Osiris, okay? And in some way or some fashion, right? And but they lie. It's like hypocrisy. Slanderers, okay? Maybe they're connected with ISIS, right? And Osiris is connected to ISIS, right? And maybe he's here to rectify it. Asar Set, right? Show me this nucleus. What is this man actually doing with these voodoo dolls? How does he play into this? Or this woman? I say man. Maybe it's a man, y'all. I'm getting that test. And then there's a man on that card. Could be an older man. Y'all, this is disgusting. Okay, so the corrupt city mayor is involved in this. They're the orchestrator, a major orchestrator, okay? Because we had the other card over here, human trafficking somewhere. Okay, and a wife is involved somehow. Maybe they tried to traffic their own wife, y'all, okay? Bottom of the deck. First house, self-identity, body, physical appearance, temperament, manifestations, new projects or ideas. Maybe this was a new project for him, right? And maybe his self-identity, he's wearing a mask, of course, right? Or her. I feel like these people are receiving some heat, though. I feel like, too, with that sun, there's exposure. Okay, and with these 5 of cups and 4 of cups, there's regret. Excuse me. Archangel Michael, can we get a name for this mayor if it's not out here? Could be a female mayor named Denise. But can we get a name for this mayor? Maybe there's several of them. Yeah, I'm 6, okay, y'all? This is something about children, y'all. Right here. Right here at the child card, okay? Something about a 6-year-old. Cataclysmic events are happening, okay? Mass destruction, natural disasters, famine, sudden change, okay, for what these people are doing with these children. And then they're masquerading around like they're people of honor. But they're corrupt, okay? A corrupt city mayor in this case. And there are other people out here. And maybe that's why. It could be this New York. Maybe that's why the Yankees fan is out here as well. They have ties to these people. What state is this? Or what location? Please. Day of reckoning, y'all. Some sort of cataclysm's gonna happen. I feel like today, y'all. It could be New York. Somewhere in New York, possibly. Bottom of the deck, location. There's recorded evidence, y'all. So maybe this is cataclysmic because maybe there's so many people that's going to prison, y'all. It's going to be another mass roundup. We'll be witnessing it on the news real soon. Let's see something on this and we're going to move on. What's this? I'm 6. Yeah, I'm 6. What have they done? What is that? Why is that here? They probably done this to someone as small as 6, if not younger. Third house. Peers, communication, negotiation, technology, transportation, expression, learning, siblings, okay? There's something there, learning. Children at that age, they learn. And peers, they have peers. Lights, camera, action. Maybe there's some sort of video recording involved, I'm sure. There's a lot of people involved, y'all, okay? Maybe this bank manager is part of the bookie, like the person who keeps the books. Maybe this is a key player in terms of this information being revealed. Let's see if we can get a name. Can we get a name on this bank manager? And maybe the name won't come out for the mayor because maybe it's somewhere in the state of New York, a mayor. And maybe I don't have a name for this mayor, okay? Show me this bank manager. Can I get a name? It's time for our victory lap in the reverse, okay? So there's no victory for these people. And it fell right out here on this corrupt city mayor. They're tied together. Bottom of the deck, name, petticoat. Could be petticoat or petty or coat or something, okay? But there's something with women, crimes against women involved, okay? And it's just too much, okay? This is I'm getting like a major bust, people, okay? Archangel Michael, do you have any final messages for this part of the read? Oh, no, I still got these, y'all. Let me see something. Native American lineage. Could be significant. All right, we have sadness, regret, boredom. I'm getting like a woe is me type of personality or moment, right? Maybe someone did something that they knew they shouldn't have did, okay? And now they're sad, they're in regret. But this hand here, oh, that's the cup from the divine. And they don't see what the divine is trying to offer. Maybe they were trying to fit in some group that they really didn't fit in. Maybe they had to heal childhood wounds, right? Someone seeking. They want peace, okay? Maybe they were involved in this over here, y'all. Okay? I don't know what this stuff is on my arm. Some kind of glue or something, people. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, they're trying to get the strength, y'all. I don't feel like this is a bad person. Okay? They just got involved in something that they shouldn't have. Maybe someone has to go back within the past to a moment maybe when they had to really overcome something and it showed them how strong they are, right? In order to help them to get through this. Okay? Just don't give up. Maybe this is a person that they had a voodoo doll on and it's causing conflict in their life in the past, okay? Oh, y'all, I knew it. This person's in shame for what they partook in. Y'all, this could be someone's child, okay? Oh, my goodness, y'all. I feel the pain. I feel it. I feel it. I feel with this message, free yourself from shame. This is what the Creator, they're telling you, that it's going to be okay. They already know what you did, okay? But they want you to heal. And at some point, you have to speak about it. They're letting you know it's going to be okay. But you have to heal. And don't, if you need help, reach out for help. 3022 on the clock. Okay, because I saw a world healer over here. Maybe you are the world healer as well. Okay? I'm sure of it. 4 cups. Yeah, somebody has, they partook in this, some of this, of what's going on over here, or they knew about it. And they feel really bad, people. They feel really bad. Archangel Michael, do you have any encouragement, or are there any words for this person who's feeling this right now? Top and bottom, please. When the real niggas gonna stand up? I'm getting like they're asking you. Stand up. Just stand up. Confess to what you've done. And allow the Creator to heal you. Okay? It's nothing to fear. There's really nowhere to hide for any of us. Bottom of the deck. Any messages? Something about the head of the snake. Maybe you know something about the head of the snake. This person, okay? Maybe they're saying stand up, speak up, something. Okay? Let me see something. Who's this head of the snake? It damn sure ain't this person. Okay, collective? Show me the head of the snake. It's whoever these people. It could be this corrupt city mayor. All right, y'all. We got a name. In the reverse, Bardisi. Either it's this name or they connected, okay? And it could be this mayor. Okay? Bardisi, head of the snake. Bottom of the deck. Sarah Bartman, y'all. It's this paradigm. I told you there's that SA element going on out here. Okay? I'm getting a melanated woman. Okay? And this is an elaborate scheme. It doesn't have to be in New York. Okay? But these are a lot of people involved in your city, in your town. Okay? For a fraudulent insurance company, okay? But insurance policy and who knows what else, okay? Human trafficking, all this stuff, child trafficking, all of this nasty behaviors. There's going to be a change. Oh my God. Y'all, I hope this wasn't somebody's child that they did something to, okay? Show me this Sarah Bartman. And we're going to get it on the tarot. I want to see something. Pregnancy. Wow, y'all. I don't know if somebody got pregnant from this. Maybe they feel like they're losing their minds. Okay? These motherfuckers, they gonna burn in the fire for many eons. Many eons. Show me this Sarah Bartman. Give me a card, an image for Sarah Bartman. Oh, the Queen of Cups, y'all. Somebody intuitive. I'm getting a peaceful person. Maybe naive in some ways, though. Maybe this is like a pre-empress type energy, okay? And they were just naive. Maybe they did this for money, okay? Yeah, they did this for money, y'all. Yeah. Archangel Michael, did something happen to this person? To this person? That was the plan to do to someone else, y'all. Let me see. And what is that? A 2 of Wands? No, the King of Wands. My goodness, y'all. I can't stand this King of Wands. I don't care what deck he comes out in, okay? Even though he looks peaceful, but he looks like he's afraid. He's in regret. I feel like he did something, possibly to a child, okay? Possibly your child, collective. Forgive me. Bottom of the deck. What did I ask? What happened or who did something? This motherfucker. And possibly this King of Swords. Archangel Michael. The best friends. I'm getting children, y'all. I'm getting children. And both of them have a shame look on their face, right? It's a sad day. It's a sad day, y'all. This is going to be handled. Let me see what this card is. Doing the patty cake with bat and balls in secret, okay? And this is what we have. And look at that. For me to look at this card right now, these are two down low lovers as well, okay? This is what I'm getting with these two. This King of Swords and this King of Wands. With this card, me looking at this card at this time, and they hate women. They don't care. They're baby girls. They don't care. They hate them. These are two men in a relationship. This could be someone in a law authority figure. This could be the head of the snake. Or both of them. A dual-headed snake. What did they do regarding this child or children? I just heard something, y'all. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if you heard it. Okay, I really don't know what that was. What did they do regarding this child or children? Maybe we should keep that one. All right, maybe that's it. Something at the crossroads. Some sort of critical decision. Maybe they placed this child in a place where they had to make a major decision, like under duress of some sort. Okay? Blinding this child from the truth. Something with the King of Coins. All these men surrounding these children, this child, y'all. All these men. All of them. And all of them they don't have a good look on their face, y'all. They're not speaking about what was done. What was done regarding this child or this person, this young person. Salary increase on the horizon. We had sexual harassment. It could have been some sort of sexual harassment on the job, okay? Because I recall one day I had a dream, okay, that my daughter was being sexually harassed on her job. And I asked her about it, and she said that no, it wasn't happening. My mom, yeah. Salary increase on the horizon, okay? Maybe this person or whoever in your family or whatever, could be your child, okay, has grounds for a lawsuit, okay? It's a second house, material objects, personal finances, material possessions, money, emotions, okay? And maybe there was some manipulation involved as well. Now, because I've had a person, like I said in one video, who sexually harassed me, right, on the job. And at first I wasn't going to really say anything, right? But I mentioned it to a supervisor of mine at that time, and she was like, no, go and report it, right? And she was correct, right? And I told my daughter to report it if that was going on, right? But because they can also try to come back and put it on you as if you did something. They'll want to attack you eventually, right? Because You know, you didn't report it, and you're not, responding to their gestures in the way that they want, right? So they know now you're a threat, right? Yeah, and after that I was beginning to be harassed at that place, and I did start to file a claim against it, right? But I was overwhelmed. My mom, all kinds of things was going on. My mom was sick, and I was just in a point of, disarray with so much negativity around me. People not meeting me well in life, all the evil eye, right? And I know they had that projected towards my children, okay? One day I went to my daughter's home, and I wanted to give her a reading, which I did, right? And right then in the cards, I could see that my sister, her so-called aunt, was doing magic on it, okay? And I said it, but my daughter, I guess they all felt like I was just paranoid or something. These people are going to pay, okay, for everything they've done. I know it's triggering. I know it's alarming, okay? It's very unhinging, okay? But they're going to pay. It's going to be excruciatingly painful. You will see it, collective. If you like watching horror movies, you about to see a real time, real life horror movie for these people. Don't worry, collective. What is the salary increase on the horizon? I forgive you, but you still got to get your bag. Yeah, I feel like this is a complaint, okay, against this sexual harassment. I hope I can find that card. I ain't going to spend a lot of time. My goodness, I hope a pregnancy didn't happen with this, okay? Y'all, there's the fucking sexual harassment card, y'all, at the bottom of the deck. This is what's going on, y'all. Who was this? I might have got a name before. I think I did. Any other Bardisi, this motherfucker. Any other motherfuckers involved in this? Any other people sexually harassing people's children on the fucking job? Black on black crime. A whole bunch of black people. Dumbass people. Not that all black people are dumb. Y'all know I ain't saying that. But I'm talking about the dumb ones who practice this shit. Black on black crime. Bottom of the deck. This could be your child, collective. You're the Empress High Priestess. They came for your child. Maybe they were coming for you all along. But you saw that shit. Okay? And maybe there's some anger here. This could be you, collective. Y'all, look at these. These high level, down low people. Homosexuals. They the man's man. They're too afraid to say, hey, I like men, right? So they go and do this in secret, all the way up to the mayor. And law enforcement with that King of Swords, they're all sleeping together. Those who like to do it in the down low. And they have women in their lives that they try to control, and they abuse and misuse and steal your power so that they can go and do this kind of stuff. Have booty and bat and ball parties in secret, as opposed to just saying, hey, I like men. It's okay. Who the fuck am I to tell you not to be yourself? We all just have to be responsible. This is disgusting. These people are controlling things. They're in charge of money and plans and laws and shit. It's disgusting. Archangel Michael, what is this Empress High Priestess going to do about this situation? And this Empress is pregnant too on this picture, y'all. This could be this child. Maybe she's going to rise into her glory and her power. Or him, if it's a masculine. And just pregnant with strength. Y'all, this was going to happen. They done fucked with the wrong Empress High Priestess collective. It's the first time I done seen this card come out. Let me get some water. Me. The sun gon' blow, the sun gon' blow, the sun gon' blow. The sun gon' blow, the sun gon' blow, the sun gon' blow. The sun gon' blow, the sun gon' blow, the sun gon' blow. Alright, y'all. This Empress is like raging fire, okay? Okay? Raging fire, okay? This Empress, High Priestess, is connected to the sun directly. Y'all. The sun gonna blow, collective. Okay? That's what the fuck's gonna happen. The sun gonna literally fucking blow. Did I get the bottom? Let's get the bottom. Flowing in the rhythm of life. Flowing in the rhythm of life. The sun gonna blow. 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 Alright? They're gonna send hot balls of fire after these people, okay? They fucked up. They fucked up, y'all. Show me the sun gon' blow. The sun gon' blow. The sun gon' blow. The sun gon' blow. Null and void is gonna cancel these MFs out, y'all. This is like one quick swoop. Let's get the bottom card too. One quick swoop, okay? Taking out all of this foolishness and all of this nonsense and all of this disgusting acts that these people have been involved in. The sun gonna blow. The sun gonna blow. The sun gonna blow. Clarified by null and void. These motherfuckers getting canceled out. Fuck out of here. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they gonna poison them all in their drinks. Okay, maybe they gonna poison each other. Or maybe they getting poisoned by the sun gonna blow. The sun gonna blow. The sun gonna blow. Alright. Bottom of the deck. Shadow side, y'all. Maybe it's coming from a sunspot with that shadow side. Maybe because they've been in their shadow side and just, living it up. Okay, like freaking savages. That's why the sun gonna blow on their ass, okay? Show me this. Oh, baby. Y'all. And they did poison someone. They might have spiked your child's drink, okay? And somebody has to go to the clinic or maybe so. Oh, y'all, I just feel so much sadness, people. So much sadness. But there's some strength there, young person. Somebody's child, okay? There's some strength there. There's a powerful guide that is there with you at all times. Return to this place. Return to this place. You too, you're a high priestess. Okay? You're an empress in training. This had to happen. Okay? But you're going to be all right. Okay? And I know that your parent, they love you. Divine, vindicate this child. Heal this child. Free this child from the shame of what they were tricked into and what they were involved in. Maybe there's some animosity here between you and your child, okay? But heal this child from everything that they've experienced and allow them to walk into their glory and into their light by walking through the darkness. Ashe. We get ready to get out of here, y'all. Some sort of confirmation. They're going to be healed. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just keep healing. Show me this clinic. That motherfucking King of Wands. Something in the future. I can't stand this nigga, y'all. I can't stand this nigga, y'all. And this one even, where's that other little bitch ass nigga hiding behind his badge, I believe. The rules, y'all. Some sort of, I didn't even see this shit over here. And this is why this child, wow, right here with the child. Maybe the child was a part of this. Maybe they tricked the child into joining this, okay? But they did something to this child, y'all. I don't want to say what I'm thinking, okay? What I wanted to say. I'm glad I didn't say it. I'm glad I didn't say it, okay? Because I want this video to go out. Did I say, was this for the clinic? I did ask for, that might have been for the clinic. Let me see, this could be some medical institution. That's that 3 of Wands. It might have been, y'all. Some corrupt medical place. Show me this 5 of rules, the Hierophant. Reptilians on the police force, y'all. This is what this is. Did a whole police department or these reptilians, King of Swords, come for your child, y'all? As they were coming for you. These motherfuckers gonna blow, collective. They gonna blow today. The sun gonna blow today. Okay, for this reading to be coming out here for me today, yeah, the sun gonna blow, the sun gonna blow, the sun gonna blow. That's that clinic. Bottom of the deck. I don't know why you did what you did. Wrong move, motherfuckers. 11th house, activism, humanitarianism, close friends, support system, technology, innovation. Maybe they tricked this person, this child, into being like their friends. Maybe they tricked some of their friends to work with them. What is the fate for these reptilians that are part of the police force, the corrupt ones? What is the fate for these? Other than their sun blowing. That's the ultimate. Why won't he love me? Oh, y'all, this might be this relationship, okay? So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they're doing all this in this relationship, okay? Because somebody won't love somebody, or I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm getting. Because both of them got their backs to each other, right? And they both look sad. So there's a falling out in the relationship. So now they're going to go attack women because they're misogynists. Yeah. Why won't he love me? Somebody's asking that. Bottom of the deck. Because you're a phony. You're both phony. See? Because he's a manhole, y'all. This is crazy, okay? So this is some relationship issue between 2 down low men. And possibly more out here, right? A part of a society and an institution on the where you have corrupt police officers that are reptilians, y'all. Something about these man-hoes. Well, what's the outcome for these people, Archangel Michael? Maybe it's exposure. Oh my goodness, yeah, they're energy vampires. They're sucking the life force of children through child trafficking. Okay, this is what this is, okay? And like I said, I went back to some videos where I was being harassed by what they said, like the police department sending me robocalls of child abductions where no one else was receiving them, okay? Energy vampire. Who are the true orchestrators behind child trafficking? Okay? Reptilians on the police force. Y'all, crooked general. This is like a crooked captain, a crooked sergeant or somebody. Archangel Michael, do we have a name for this? Something with the clinic, y'all. Maybe they got people pregnant, young people or something too. I don't know what's going on. It ain't right though. Show me this crooked general. Give me a name. See, people gonna learn to stop fucking with me, okay? I think they're going to learn to stop fucking with me, but I don't know. Collective, accept yourself. Flaws and all, okay? And that's the same for your children. Miller, that one just, just accidentally. Miller, this could be Captain Miller, Sergeant Miller, General, what was it? Military General or something Miller, Crooked General Miller, okay? Could be the military, okay? As well. You're a royal bloodline. Collective, you always been a royal bloodline. Old card. It's doomsday for these people, okay? I don't give a F who you F, when you F, or how you F. Just stay the fuck away from me and my collective children and mine, okay? The black sun. The sun gon' blow. 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 Alright, collective. The sun gon' blow, baby. Blow back. You ain't expect that, huh? Alright? We about to close this out, collective. Baby girl, baby boy, accept your flaws, all in all. And keep it moving, okay? Part of this fallback, too, or fallout, is going to be these voodoo dolls working on our behalf, okay? The ones you created. How you like that? Because we mastering this shit. We masters, okay? Show me this, Archangel Michael. And this is the fucking truth, collective. This is the truth. These people will be the ones in regret. These misogynists. Reptilian misogynists, okay? You're fighting back. Possibly this young person is deciding to fight back as well. Your ancestors always been fighting for you, right? The ones in alignment, right? Justice, that's right. That's the outcome, justice. And all these people, they're going to go wherever the sun going to blow them, okay? Okay, and all the good people, you're going to get good justice, okay? Those who strive to do good things. Page of Cups. This is his child, y'all. Child wants to apologize, yeah, because this was the one. Your child's going to get justice for all of this, okay? Your child's going to get justice. Maybe your child has a shorter haircut, right? But I get a good energy off of this child. I see innocence. They just got involved in something that they had no business. And they want to apologize now, y'all. Okay. Liquid gold. I'm thinking that, okay, liquid gold. ADHG. Alchemical process. Turning mercury to gold. Electron capture. Transition. Metal quick. Silver. Liquid at room temperature. Finance. Commerce. Messages. Travel. Okay, so maybe you're going to get some messages from this child, okay? But also, this speaks of transmutation. Alchemicalization, right? So, there's going to be a healing. Okay, this is all coming out to bring about a true, genuine healing, you know, in your relationships, I believe, okay? And these people are going to be handled with the sun going. The sun going to blow their asses all over the fucking galaxy, okay? Show me. Show me the Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael. We're going to read the mystery cards. 4 swords, y'all. That's the truth. These niggas being put to rest. And these whole disgusting, nasty operations. They all should be ashamed of themselves. But they ain't got enough sense. They ain't got no fucking heart. They ain't got a soul to be ashamed. That's alright. The sun gonna blow. That it's gonna take out the trash. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords. Alright, collective. You getting justice today. And all this other bullshit is being put to rest. Balance is freaking restored, collective. And that's the fucking truth. Mystery cards. The Hermit. Maybe this is the reflecting of this young person, okay? Maybe these are, maybe it's you, right? Going in and getting some insight. But I feel like it has a lot to do with this child, okay? Young person. Yeah. Maybe they watching you, or maybe this is them watching your child and watching you, okay? But don't worry about it. These jokers, you know, they about to be removed. Okay, collective? Write it in the comments. As you begin to see it happening and all this tragedy unfolding, just put it in the comments so we can be informed. We can stay informed, okay? All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.